Alright guys, it's Nick here. Haven't done a lot with this channel for a while. I'm on a bit of a comic book kick at the moment, so I've decided I'm going to start doing some more comic book videos, but I'll still be doing like general creative stuff on here too. But I had something playing on my mind for absolutely years, and all of a sudden I've now like located the issues in question, and I wanted to make a video about it basically. So like I said, I'm going to do more comic book content. I started collecting comics again in my 40s, and whilst I get a lot of American stuff, I've been going back for a lot of like stuff I used to read as a kid, like a lot of British stuff. And this was something that always plagued my mind. Ghostbusters. People say that the first appearance of Ghostbusters in comics was in Real Ghostbusters in 1988, and I think that was like an American one and a British one that came out. However, I always remembered them being in comics before that, and I found the proof. Now, I've looked at this on Wikipedia, I've looked at this on all the comic sites, and whilst I've found a few mentions of it, no one's ever said it's like a key or it is the true first appearance of Ghostbusters. But in my eyes, I think technically it could be. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've always been a comic book fan, but I would say in the past mainly more a casual fan. I mean, I've collected on and off for years, but I wouldn't consider myself like super comic knowledgeable, though I know a fair bit over the years. But yeah, let me know if anyone else has ever seen these, or if you would consider these a key part of Ghostbusters in comics, really. So the comics in general I'm talking about are the Eagle issues 187 to 191. It was when Eagle teamed up with Tiger, so this is like 1985. Now, in these issues, there is a story called Computer Warrior. Now, in the Computer Warrior story, it's about a boy that basically his friend gets sucked into a computer, and he gets sucked into the computer too and plays different games and different challenges to rescue his friend. But in this particular one, this is like he has to do like 10 challenges in total, but this is like his 5th challenge, and he enters the Ghostbusters. The official logo, trademark and everything, it's all on there. So yeah, he gets sucked into a computerized world where he goes to Ghostbusters HQ. He picks up a hearse. It's not kitted out like X01, but he does pick up a hearse, same model, and gets a team of Ghostbusters and goes out hunting over the next 5 issues. So that's issue 1. So then in issue 2, he find it. Should be a bit more prepared. So yeah, he like starts fighting more entities. Someone gets slimed. Stay Puft turns up. And again goes over the next few issues. Battles more ghosts. Battles Stay Puft, and ends up going to the Temple of Zool in the final episode. In the final final story. Now, I would say this is the first appearance of Ghostbusters. I mean, it doesn't feature any of the main 4 Ghostbusters. It's set after the movie because it's when they've got the HQ and they're renting out franchises of Ghostbusters, which I believe the game followed that scenario as well. There's that one there. Kind of like rehashes a little bit what it did in the issue before that one. And sucking up some ghosts and stuff. Yeah, so I mean, I would say, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but to me, this would be the first appearance of Ghostbusters. I mean, it's even on the cover of this one. Now, I know there was an issue about a year before this where it did have Ghostbusters on the front cover, but I believe it was just like a competition advert, because he used to do that quite a lot in his old comics. for winning copies of the game. So I don't know if that's really classed as a first cover appearance, because essentially it's just box art. But I mean, like, you know, this here, like, you know, clear as day, the official Ghostbusters logo. I mean, you know, Eagle was a fairly you know, acceptable publication. I mean, and one thing that always gets me a lot with these like comic collection sites and stuff, they all recognise 2000 AD, but they don't recognise the Eagle, which is weird because of you know, Eagle gave us a lot of big writers and artists worked on Eagle, same publishers, I believe, for the most part, and you know, it has some great characters in it, like Doomlord and stuff like that, which again, in my eyes, growing up in the UK, they were like iconic comic book characters to me, but you don't even find any sort of reference to them, you know. This is Marvel or bloody DC, no one wants to know. And I like Marvel and DC, but I'm just like, you know, I grew up with classic British comics. A lot of it was reprints, but we did have some original content with things like the Eagle and 2000 AD. So, yeah, so here we are fighting Stay Puft again. Another one there. And then we now get on to the last issue, where they go and they fight Zool. I don't know if they mentioned Gozor in this. I think it's literally just Stay Puft. They get to the top. Yeah, there's not really a massive battle at the Temple of Zool, but it mentions it, you know, and that is clearly the hotel from the movie and everything like that in there. And then yeah, then so like, you know, they're wearing proton packs. They're wearing Ghostbusters suits with the logo on the side. It's got Stay Puft in it. I mean, to me, that is the first appearance of Ghostbusters. I mean, I would say that is. I mean, again, like, yeah, I don't know. Do you just class it as the four iconic characters being the first appearance of Ghostbusters, or would you say first appearance in comic books would be these issues? That's the way I see it. I mean, yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, if you're interested, it's the Eagle. We can get these dirt cheap on like eBay, like dirt cheap. Like, I mean, you know, I mean, we're talking like probably under £1 an issue. I mean, the ones I've got are in amazing condition. Because a lot of the time these old newspapery type ones don't last very long. But yeah, so these are the issues, and that's issue 190. It finishes in 191. The first one you're looking out for would be 188. Yeah, 188. 187 is the first one, that one. But yeah, like, comment and subscribe. I will try and do a bit more comic book content because I'm getting back into it and watching a lot of comic book people. But this channel is a bit of everything. Been going for a long time. I do a lot of, used to do a lot of film updates and reviews. We used to run a video shop. And yeah, loads of other random stuff, make games, all sorts. But yeah, I'm going to do some more comic book content. So like, comment and subscribe, and let me know if you do think that this is the first appearance of the Ghostbusters in comics. And if so, what can be done about it? Can we rally up the troops and get it recognised? I don't know. Anyway, guys, I'm Nick. Cheers. Bye.